Good evening, ladies. You are here with Sandra. You see me sitting down on a seat, you know I'm going to do a little shoe video. So we're going to look at a new delivery of Hispanitas. I know Iris does her videos every morning and they'll go through all these brands, but mine will go a wee bit more in depth. I'm going to talk a little bit about the brand as well. The brand Hispanita, I've actually pulled up my phone because I just wanted to read out a little bit about them. So we are a brand that takes great care in the quality of our materials and the manufacturing process of all our models. As a brand, we were born 32 years ago, but the family business are devoted to footwear for over almost 100 years. Nowadays, we are present in 55 countries, and our most representative values are based in Spain, and it's all about comfort, quality, design, and our own personality. But another significant part of our DNA is made up of the history, the values, the people, and the family tradition behind each pair of shoes. So they're made in Spain, and one of the key values for them is manufacture. So all the products and everything about the shoe is based in Spain, and they promote local employment, producing in local factories, and the province of Alicante. So a lot of you in Alicante this summer, the Hispanita family is not far away, boosting the ancillary industry in the area that we are located, and ensuring that there's a responsible supply chain management. So I just wanted to tell you that, because sometimes it's nice to hear a little bit about these families, because we look at brands and we think that's a big, massive corporation. It's not. Most of these brands, especially shoe brands, are handcrafted, and they're a little family. And cast that back to 100 years ago, this family probably started as a shoemaker in a little Spanish village somewhere in Alicante. So it's lovely to get the story, and like, I'm one of these girls who I always love buying a story. The story means a lot to me. I like to know where it comes from. I like to know the story behind it, and I very often go into the about category on websites to find out a little bit about them. When I see a person behind it, I nearly am more susceptible to buying it. If it's just a big sort of conglomerate, I tend not to be. And I think that's why I'm so proud of our story, and we are also proud of our story, because it's John, the person behind the brand, the company. It's a family run business. So that is why us as a company are very attracted to other family run brands. So that is why I want to tell you a little bit about Hispanita. Anyway, let's look at the creations that they have got for autumn winter 2025. One of their best selling boots is this little boot. Their little pointy boot. Now, we have seen these come through. In fact, I have them there. We have the kind of really industrial one. This is your fine little boot, your little dress boot. It comes in 3 different colours this season. We have the taupe, we have the burgundy, which is a key player in accessories this year, and then we have the lovely tobacco brown as well. So what is this rubber zip up through the middle is very strong in all their boots, and it's actually, I am going to show you in a moment that I wear quite a lot, and I love this zip. It's very comfortable. Inside the zip, I'll actually show it here. You can see this leather cover, so this lies over the top of that zip, so there's no irritation. The interior of the boot is just beautiful. They're all so soft and such a well-made boot, and that's why you're dealing with a handcrafted product. You've got your suede, majority of the bulk of the unit is suede, and then you've got your little leather trimmings and that lovely little block Cuban heel as well. So just a gorgeous little boot. They are made with the highest grade. You've heard that promise from Hispanitas own testimonials. It's so important to get the materials right. They are locally sourced. So what you're seeing is a pure Spanish boot. So ladies, this little boot you can see comes in the 2 colours. It is a little bit more shallow, so it's not as long on the leg. That little sort of, that last one was further higher up. So this is one that you could wear very comfortably with your shoes, with your trousers, jeans, dresses. They're just a lovely little heel, especially some people who maybe carry a little bit weight or fluid around their ankles don't like that cover up. So this is going to allow you to be able to wear these. So this little detail here is purely for design. You have your elastic here, you have your beautiful long narrow toe, and then you have all your entry is into that side there. So a beautiful little boot. again, that nice wee Cuban heel, nice and easy to walk on, very strong. And the wooden in these heels are stacked. So if you can see up close, you can see layers. So that's stacked wooden heels. Now, a more sort of fashion shoe, you'll find those, you'll get like, it's almost like, it's like a vinyl cover of this sort of thing here. But when you see the actual wood stacked in like that, that shows you that it is handmade. So as I say, you know, your wee shoes that you get that are cheaper in value, you're in your 50s, 60s, fashion shoes will just cover that area and make it look like this as a design feature. Most of them are good, but this is actually the real deal, and that's what you're paying for, the quality in this shoe. So this little beauty is 185, comes in a beautiful ombre tan as well, so really, really nice. And then you've got your solid black, a comfortable shoe. Not they're narrow at the top of the foot as well, so they're probably not as suitable that some of the other boots I'm going to show you for the wider fit. So this is a regular fit shoe by Hispanitas. So ladies, now we're moving into completely different looks. So you would have seen a lot of the biggest trends there in the last sort of 2 seasons. We've been a lot of that strappy flat shoe. So they were inspired by brands like Fendi, Ganni and Steve Madden. So a lot of them, the other brands then are coming in. It always takes a season or two for them to get through. So you can see now Hispanitas have done their own take on it, but still their values in mind, which is that well-made shoe, fine. They're not compromising on anything, but they're still giving you that kind of look. So we've got it here in the ombre silver, and we also have it in the black flat. So basically your strap is asymmetric. It is layering over the top, nice bulky buckle there, but we're still putting it on the flat pointy shoe. So a really, really nice little shoe, very, very easy to wear. And like them all, they are made to perfection. So these guys are 150. So it's allowing you to lean into that nice trend without it going too sort of, because some of especially those designer ones are, the actual sole comes out quite a lot. So it's quite sort of pronounced. You can see this black would be further out. So, and then obviously there's a lot more straps on those designery ones. This is our designer here, and they're perfection. So 150 for these. And then we've got this other one here now. So if you're not a fan of the strap, then you're moving into your mules. You'll see the point is very, very pronounced this year. It is everywhere. This is your beautiful little zebra print suede here, and then you've animal print here, and then you've got still getting your little strap detail, but you're still getting all the beauty of that beautiful mule, that beautiful loafer that we do. Again, you can see your stacked heels here. If I bring that closer, really nice. And also those 3 shoes, you can see all have the rubber sole. So some of those other ones that I've just talked previously about by those other designers actually don't have the rubber, and they're quite slidey and slippy. So like they have promised, it's all about the quality and the for the wearer, and you're getting that rubber security on the base of these, but you're still getting the look at the top and all the beautiful quality materials as well. So ladies, the zebra one is 160, and the wee ones I've on are 150. So ladies, now we're moving into a completely different shape of a boot. So these are probably very much more suited to your wider foot ladies, or someone that doesn't like the toes pinched in. These are gorgeous little, if you look at them, they're so trendy. They're giving you kind of Mary Quant vibes. So you have your square toe, you have your leather at the front, you have the contrasting piping through the boot, and then you have, like those first ones, the main bulk of the shoe unit is suede. So very, very comfortable, and the little brooch detail over here is just an illusion. It's just there for style. It doesn't lift or move or anything. It's just, you don't need to use that feature. All your entry and exit point is from the zip at the side. So like the other ones, we've got the rubber sole there as well, super comfortable, and we have the little stacked heels, just a little bit bulkier and a little bit wider with this one, and a tiny little bit lower. So these are gorgeous. They're really good shape, really comfortable as well, and they are 169 euro. You get them in the taupe, and you also get them in the black and taupe. So ladies, kept this one for last because this is the one that I get asked about a lot. So every year they bring out a version of these. They're almost identical, just move the colour palette around a little bit. But these are the ones that I bought a few years ago. We were going to New York and I wanted Christmas or for winter, and I wanted a comfortable boot that was going to go with literally everything. And this was it, and they are so good. I actually bought Mum a pair as well. They come every year, as I say, in a different way, but the main body of the shoe is exactly the same. So again, there's our zip. You've seen that in the first one as well. You've got the rounder toe. You have a nice kind of more kind of, the other ones are very fine. These are a wee bit more bulky. They go with your Nea, they go with your jeans, they go with everything. They're just a wee bit more sort of, I suppose, funky. And then you've got the branding down the side. And just like the others, your suede and your leather mix. You can see the play around with colours. And this one here is your tan. Then the back of that has got a nice wee leopard print heel there as well, so just plain on the side with the leather. So just absolutely gorgeous. I cannot recommend them enough for a wee trainer boot. Really comfortable, ladies. I wore them with tights underneath, I wore them with leggings, I wore them with ski leggings, I wore them with everything. They're just the best wee investment ever. Super, super comfortable, and you'll have them for years. So they're €165. There's a removable insole in those as well, so they can be worn with orthotics. So the rest of them don't, but these do. So that comes right out and you can put your orthotics in. So really good as well for our ladies that wear orthotics boots. So ladies, that is just a wee dabble into Hispanitas. The expert, of course, is Iris every morning. She is the lady who buys the stuff and knows everything about the shoe. I'm coming at it purely from a wearer point of view as opposed to a buyer, but I think it's always interesting to hear those little points of difference as well. So just those wee nods on where the inspiration has come from, purely from a design point of view, and also comfort levels, obviously, about that as well. So just I hope you enjoyed that. It's always nice to see the shoe 505s. Also, it's a really important time to tell you about layaway. So layaway, as you know, is the time when lots of boots and coats and that kind of thing goes away in layaway. So you just need to, if you see a boot there now, you're like, I like them, but it's a wee bit early for them. This is the time, get them away. You put 20% deposit on them. You then could just pay in for them over a short period of time. Now, as long as you're paying regularly, it doesn't matter how long you have them away, but as long as you're paying every week or every second week, just a tiny wee amount, it's that 20% deposit that secures the item, and then you get just regular payments. And if you don't, if they haven't heard from you in a while, they'll give you a wee call just to remind you. But it's just a fantastic way of getting those higher price points, those key items for your wardrobe as well. And that's our McElhinneys layaway. So all you need to do to put something in layaway is you pick up the phone, 07491311217, speak to the girls in the office and tell them exactly what it is you want, and they will sort that out. They will get it, they'll probably ring you back, get your card ready for your deposit, and you're good to go. And then that's yours, it's on your name, and no one will buy your size. It's all about sizes for the new season. So anyway, have a good evening. I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions on any of this, if I can't answer it, I will make sure that Iris does. Have a lovely evening. Chat to you tomorrow.